Y'all know me. 9 times out of 10, I like to sit. No, 10 times out of 10, I like to sit back, take all the facts in, and then give my thoughts after a couple of minutes to digest everything. But I saw this R. Kelly thing, and I'm not gonna do that because there's one fact that's gonna be a constant in this entire thing, and that is we're talking about R. Kelly. No matter what facts we bring in, we're still talking about R. Kelly. Mr. Age ain't nothing but a number himself. Mr. Been involved in all kinds of pedophile like fuckery since the 90s. This is the dude we're talking about. We're talking about him and the parents and people who are yet again giving the devil's advocate, the best case ever. Every time I see a headline that involves R. Kelly, I start thinking that maybe this is the one. Maybe this is the time that he's actually going to have to answer for some things or get some help for his condition. Maybe this will be the one that brings him to the light or shines the spotlight on him. And there's always, always somebody giving the devil's advocate the best case possible. In this case, it's the parents and the parents advocates, the parents witnesses. The parents, start with them. And I don't play with parents. I've never been one. I can't sit here and tell you what I would do if my daughter just decided to pick up and leave and I never saw her again, or she only spoke to me once or twice or something like that and she cut me off. I can't tell you what that's going to be like. I'm not a parent. And I believe that once you become a parent, your whole soul takes a shift and things just become different. What I will say is 1920, number one, that's when kids kind of start going their own way. So if she's not talking to you as much as she used to after she went to college, newsflash, that's kind of normal. But that has nothing to do with the fact that you brought your 19-year-old daughter around R. Kelly. Really? In the BuzzFeed piece that I read, the mom says, in the back of our minds, we were thinking my daughter could be around him if I was there with her. Seriously? That's your logic? That's the reason it's okay to have a 19-year-old around R. Kelly? Because you're there to protect her? So it's cool to just have an infant around a hungry Doberman Pinscher and, no worries because I'm going to be there to pull the dog off. So why not just move the damn dog out the house, move the baby away from the dog, or just don't do that? But you decided to bring your daughter around R. Kelly. You know that makes how big of a groupie that makes you look like. It looks like you wanted something from this man. You couldn't find no other singers to bring your daughter around? None? Nobody else with no problems? Usher, they did a song together, the whole same girl thing. You couldn't get Usher. Well, maybe Usher's a bad example. T-Pain don't seem busy. You couldn't go holla at T-Pain real quick. Tank, uh, Tyrese is married now. Maybe him. I mean, Jesus, all these people are better than R. Kelly, but you brought your daughter around R. Kelly and didn't think nothing was going to happen. And then on the other side of that, we had the three people who were in his inner circle who are now coming forward saying that all these things are true, and the cult that R. Kelly belongs to that wants to control women in every aspect of their lives, that all that stuff is true. Okay, why are they just now saying something? From the devil's advocate, why are they just now speaking that they're out of his inner circle? How long were you in his inner circle before, when you witnessed all this stuff and didn't decide to say anything? But now that you're out of his inner circle, no longer living his property, no longer getting a check, now it's not, you've grown a conscience. So lack of money made you grow a conscience. Hear me, people. I'm not happy about any of this. And I'm not here to slander the people who are coming forward or the parents who are going what they're going through. What bothers me the most about it is every time these situations come up and R. Kelly's name is mentioned, there's no concrete way to nail it down because the people who make the accusations always seem suspect, and it just frustrates the hell out of me because it's one more situation, if true, that he's going to be able to get out of that much easier. And when and if this happens again, you're strengthening his case from all the nonsense that he slipped his way out of before. That's all that's happening here. You had your daughter around R. Kelly. I wouldn't have my niece around R. Kelly. I wouldn't have my sister around R. Kelly. My cousins around R. Kelly. I wouldn't have a car that I named after a female around R. Kelly. I wouldn't have my favorite pink shirt around R. Kelly. Nothing female, or period, would be around R. Kelly. But you brought your flesh and blood daughter around her. and then you collaborated with these people who are now out of his inner circle, and they're the ones telling you, yo, yeah, yeah, it's true. Now, I wonder why they never decided to get your number, a couple years ago. It just frustrates the hell out of me, man. I hope more facts come out. I I hope that R. Kelly either gets the justice he deserves or the help he desperately needs by the time this is all said and done. And what I really, really hope is that he doesn't give me situations, don't give me yet another opportunity to sit here and complain about the exact same guy with the exact same situation all over again. My thoughts.